Well, here's grants that you probably don't find much because it's run by local chamber of commerce, and that's what's going on in Colorado. What they're doing is giving out $2 million from a local chamber of commerce, $10,000 grants to small businesses in that city, and then another $50,000 grant to nonprofit organizations. So, I mean, who would have thought to look at the chamber of commerce? But that's it. You don't know where to go. So that's why anybody says when you're looking for a business grant or something, they said we don't have any. That doesn't not mean there aren't any. It just means they don't have any. So that's why the whole process is like getting a job. You knock on a door of a job and they say we don't have jobs. It doesn't mean that everybody doesn't have a job for you or wants to hire somebody. It's just those people. So you have to keep knocking on doors. And that's what Let's Go Help does. We show you how to knock on doors where those doors are to knock on it. And that's the important thing because if you remember, we'll give you a list of all the sources to contact in your area. See where your city is, your state, your county. That's where the opportunities are. Now look at they're giving out, the $10,000 and $50,000, and the deadline is November 15th at 3 p.m. Now they did this 2 years ago. The money went, and now 2 years later, they're doing it again. So that's why when you went there a week ago, they said we have no money. Now this week they have money. It's a fluid situation, and you have to keep on top of it, or else you don't get it. And that's the key. If you have an easier place to get it, well, maybe try that first. This may take work. It may not be. Maybe get lucky. If we try one place, yeah, we got lots. We have to get it out by tomorrow. Give me your application. Sit down and wait and see what happens. And that does happen, but a lot of times it's not. So what do you do when that doesn't happen? And that's when you have to put on your power costume and go out. Well, this organization, I'll put the links in YouTube if you're watching that, but it's tcgrants.org, and that's Tahama County Stabilization Grant Program. It tells you how to apply and everything. And I'm sure you could call them for help in applying and all that kind of stuff. That's why at the local, a lot of times it's a lot easier to get one-on-one help from those people. Now, to find commerce offices near you, the Chamber of Commerce. See, what's happening, it's federal money that's given to a local county, and the local county doesn't have the people to manage it. So the Chamber of Commerce does. They give it to the Chamber of Commerce. They pay the Chamber of Commerce to hand out the grants. Well, that's it. So find the Chambers of Commerce where you live. And that's here. You go to uschamber.com and you have a whole list of every state and how to find it where you check them there because they may have grants and maybe grant money that they got not from the government but from other nonprofit organizations. See, it's a complicated process. It can be if you just jump in, but if you have some process to it, it becomes pretty understandable. And it's just a matter of knocking on the doors and knowing what doors to knock on. And that's what we do at letsgohelp.com. We tell you where to go knocking. And that's a Facebook group. But if you don't like Facebook, you can go to letsgohelp2.co. And that's the same group. It's a mirror image of both. Some people just don't want to be on Facebook. And I understand. Okay, so we have letsgohelp2.co. And we have video training, live video training, like 3-4 nights a week. You can ask us all the questions you want every day, 100 if you like. And we give out grants every month. Now, this month we're giving out $60,000 just to members, either $1,000 or $500. And all you have to do is tell us what you would do with $1,000. Help yourself, help somebody else in the neighborhood, the family, a friend, a relative, or whatever. You decide. People who need that. So you get it out there. That's what we're doing with the money that we make profits on, is giving it to our members who need it, or if they know somebody who needs it. And so that's $60,000 we've given out over almost $400,000 already. So hope keep on going. And that, the $60,000 will fluctuate maybe if depends on how profitable we are.